Once you make it to sunny Fort Myers, you'll soon realize that in this tranquil beachside town, there's plenty of adrenaline-fueled fun to be had. And it only gets better when you start meeting people and sharing these experiences with those who live out there. First up, kayaking through the mangrove forests with Tarpon Bay explorers. As well as being a nice, easy way to get out into the wilder sections of Florida, our guide Wendy knew pretty much everything there is to know about the ecosystem.
Very small, but it's already a treat. So these will start to form in the springtime, and then they get to about this size. Then we get into our windy season that we've just entered now, and the right wind gust will come and knock this off the tree. The bulb that attaches it will break off, and then initially it will float horizontally. 1 acre of a healthy mangrove forest will drop between 3 and 4 tons of leaf litter in a year. That's 7,000 pounds of organic material. So good thing we figured this out and we're not allowed to cut them down.
Learning about the ecological history of the islands whilst out on the water amongst the mangroves was an incredibly engaging way to spend our first morning in Florida. And we even got to see some wildlife. If you enjoy the low-key feel of kayaking, Southwest Florida's best outdoor experiences will be right up your street. With plenty of beaches, nooks and crannies to explore, it's incredibly easy to find a nice walk or bike ride. Even better, because of the island's low speed limits and quiet roads, there's little to worry about. Once you're ready to get back onto the water, Steve and Steph Pline of New Wave Eco Charters are the ones you want to hang out with. They both have an in-depth knowledge of the Barrier Islands, from secret wildlife hiding spots to interesting facts about the ancient Native American Calusa tribe. What are we looking for?
We are looking for Cassiopeia, also known as upside down jellies, here on the grass flats. But with upside down jellies, the bell sits on the bottom, and because they're farmers of algae and the tissue, they have all these algae that are photosynthesizing, providing food for the jelly.
Oh, look at that, that's
massive. Look at the little 3.
Oh, baby one.
Size difference. They're beautiful. Look at these. And look at the difference in color that they all have.
Getting out onto the water is a great way to see the marine life. But Southwest Florida also boasts some of the best diving in the continental US, so it's well worth getting beneath the waves and scuba diving the reefs if you can. Wildlife tour complete, why not continue exploring the islands in a more leisurely fashion? Learning how to sail is a great way to spend a few days on the water. It's a skill you can take home with you, and indeed, across the rest of the world.
I think sailing in general for me is just by turning the engine off and listening to the waves and listening to the water, watching how the sails move the boat and the power that it takes to move the boat through the water. I think that's fantastic. With Captiva, it's such a beautiful part of Florida, beautiful beaches. You know, we're lucky with colors of the water that we get when the sun's out. So yeah, just great to be able to sail in really pretty waters.
Do you like sailing?
No. I love sailing, yes. Probably one of the jobs that I've enjoyed the most in my entire life. I've made a career out of it, which I've been very lucky to do.